You'll recall that when Harper was prime minister, he didn't want to appoint any senators towards the end of his tenure. So here's an institution in which, they've decided, well, we don't want to, on your way out the door, appoint a whole bunch of senators and have that be part of the conservative legacy, because obviously from the Reform era into the early days and, well, the whole tenure of the Conservative Party, very much, not a fan of the Senate. I actually think that that was a mistake.
Huge.
Now Justin Trudeau appointed 100 senators to the Senate, and that is complete abdication of responsibility. Not like on conservative principles, but just like in participating in an institution that will likely work against conservative ideas and policies for some time. So I think as we assess each institution as conservatives, we have to say, okay, let's not assume that we have the solutions for everything. There are multiple policies on which we can work with other parties and other actors to get to the best solution. And if we fail in our recommendations, we need to be able to demonstrate contrition and say, hey, this is where we've got it wrong. This is where we got it right. We'll meet somewhere in the middle. And that level of humility in government is a little bit difficult, especially when someone comes in with a big majority off the hop. They think that, the seas part before them, and nothing can possibly go wrong due to their, divine wisdom brought upon them by the electorate, which is just kind of a fault of any government. It's going to happen one degree or another. But as governments progress, you do see a couple different things where sometimes they get so risk averse that they will do almost nothing. You saw this towards the end of the Trudeau government, where it's like, okay, we're not getting rid of the carbon tax, but we're getting rid of it for home heating in Atlantic Canada. And we're just picking apart parts of policy instead of swinging for the fences, because governments get more and more risk averse as time goes on. And I've said this in a separate interview, but that's why opposition is the mother of all invention. Mm-hmm. Opposition is where the new ideas for governance come from, because they are not afraid to take risks. There is no way the Liberal Party of Canada would have embraced electoral reform as a policy if they weren't in third place